CST Zone, Deuce McAllister joining us, and I tell you what, is this exactly what the doctor ordered for the Saints team?
Probably a little bit closer than we wanted to, but I mean, definitely a win. We'll take a win any way we can get it. I mean, but one thing I saw tonight was I saw emotion. And that's something that we've been lacking kind of offensively and defensively. And you knew it wouldn't be easy, but it feels real good to get a win.
You know what this locker room is like, though. I mean, nothing was happening good on either side of the football. You're down by 10, and things seemed to be coming apart. But you said it. I mean, everybody really came together and forced the kind of comeback that they needed.
Yeah, just early on, just talking to some of the coaches, one thing that they said and we all knew was somebody's going to have to step up and make a play. And, not only having the reliable Colston, making plays, but Devery Henderson, Devery stepped up and had a really good game. And Pierre, who's been consistent for him all year, he stepped up and made a play. And then it seemed like it just energized the whole team because now defensively, you got Martez coming off the edge. You've got Cam Jordan causing havoc. And then you have Will Smith, causing havoc. So it kind of just they fed off of each other. So it was exciting to see.
You've been on that sideline. You know how it happens when Curtis Lofton makes a sack, when a Pierre Thomas has a run like that. You guys really feed off each other, don't you?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, these fans, they've been waiting. They've been, antsy to cheer for something. I think early on, the only thing that they had to cheer for was an incident up in the crowd. That was the only thing that they had to cheer for. Yeah. So, when we made a big stop on third down with a sack or, Pierre breaks a run or gets out on the screen, and that energizes this crowd, and then you really feed off of it.
Big night for some of your former teammates. Drew Brees breaks Johnny Unitas' mark. Some said that was one of the toughest marks in NFL history to break. They didn't know if it would ever be broken. What does that mean to you? Because you've been his teammate and you've seen his career develop.
Couldn't have happened to a greater guy. I mean, you're happy for him because of the work that he's put in, what he's been through, football career-wise. This was a team, being the Chargers, that didn't want him. They let him be able to get to the free agent market and let the Saints really change our fortune as a franchise. And, so you're happy for him because as hard as he's worked, he's reaping the rewards. But at the same time, the team is coming together and the team is benefiting from it as well.
Another former teammate, Marcus Colston, beats a record of another former teammate, Deuce McAllister, Joe Horn. You're not surprised that he broke the record, but is it kind of strange seeing one teammate pass another?
Nah, it's not strange at all. I mean, records are meant to be broken. Though, even the ones that I have, somebody will come along and break them, eventually. So they'll all go down, but those guys, they work hard to be able to accomplish things that they're accomplishments, so you're happy for them.
A different night here in the Superdome. You had Sean Payton, Mickey Loomis, and Joe Vitt watching from a luxury suite. And I know this impacted this football team. What kind of impact do you think it really had?
Well, I think, just to show them that they're out there working hard, doing some of the things that they've been taught to do by those guys. You have to understand that this is still their team, so they want to go out and prove that they made the right decisions by, maybe keeping a player, maybe signing a player or bringing in a guy. So to have those eyes watch it, I know it meant a lot, but at the end of the day, they just wanted to get a win.
Finally, Deuce, let's just talk about moving forward. This team needed something good to happen. They get a win. Now they have the bye week. How can this help moving forward now?
Well, it shows them what they can be. It gives them the potential to see what they can be. One thing that they can't do is say, okay, now we got one. The second one is not going to be easy. So you get some guys that are banged up. I know Jimmy kind of had an ankle. Jimmy Graham had an ankle there. You get opportunity to get him healthy, and you get some other guys to see what's not working. The one thing that we probably need to work on the most is just improving our running game. I mean, because that's something that we have to have, and we had a little bit tonight, but we've got to get more production out of it.
Once again, an all-pro effort from us and from you, not from us. Appreciate your time.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, for now, his records are safe, and he's smiling about that. But former teammate Joe Horn taking a backseat to Marcus Colston. Johnny Unitas seeing his record go by the wayside with Drew Brees.